Welcome back, Lancer fans. Thanks for joining us here on LPS Media, your home for Lawrence Lancers Athletics. We want to thank you for joining us, whether it's on Comcast Channel 6, Verizon Channel 41, or, of course, on YouTube. Welcome you in to this evening's broadcast. It's varsity girls volleyball here from the field house at Lawrence High School. The Everett Crimson Tide is in town to face off against your Lawrence High School Lancers. It's Wednesday, October the 23rd, 2024. It is senior night here in Lawrence, so we honor all of the seniors on the LHS squad. The Lancers looking for their third win of the season. They defeated Everett in their own gym earlier this month. They also defeated North Andover. Meanwhile, Everett comes in with a record of 6-12. Lawrence High playing in its final regular season game of 2024, looking to end things with a victory here against the Crimson Tide, a formidable opponent here on senior night 2024. And we will get underway in just a moment here with the libero, Sonia Flores, a senior captain for Everett. She gets the deflection and an ace to start off this matchup between these two Division I schools. Everett leading 1-0 here in the first set. Flores again serving with the right hand. The first touch to Frias. Here's a set to the far side. Violation against the Lancers for a carry, or a double hit, I should say, over on the far side, the outside hitter. And Everett leading 2-0 here in the first set. Flores, number 44, in the black uniform with the red trim, with the serve tipped over by Rochelle Torres of Lawrence, one of the seniors for the Lancer squad. Tejera to Torres to the far side for De Leon, who gets the deflection. 2-1, the Lancers are on the board thanks to a nice spike by Santa de Leon. Deflected back and out of bounds. And the Lancers set to serve here. Brianna Ventura, number 15 in the blue uniform with the white trim. Left-handed serve is up and over. The first touch to Flores. The set goes back to Flores. Good placement on the delivery from Flores. So a side out, and Victoria Rodriguez, the senior captain, serves for Everett. Here's a set to the far side. Marte gets the kill for Lawrence High, 3-2, a quick side out. And the Lancers will serve after the kill from Brianna Marte. Rochelle Torres with the right-handed serve. The line drive is up and over. Flores with the first touch. Here's the set to the near side for Duvalier. A point for the Lancers here. Violation goes against Everett. 3-3, we're all tied up in set number one. And Torres will serve again. Number 1 in the blue uniform. She spins it and serves it. Flores, here's the set to Alexis. Clarice Alexis can't get it over. The point goes to Lawrence High, and the Lancers have their first lead here in the first set. Torres puts it down, spins it, puts it up. Nice line drive serve, and it's deflected out of bounds once again by Alexis. The Lancers open up a 2-point lead here in the first on the service of Rochelle Torres. She spins again, sends it over with the right hand. Flores sends it back. Everett needs to get it over here. They do. Thanks to Ashley Seward. Here's the set to the far side. De Leon with another spike and another point for the Lancers. 6-3 here in the opening set. Lancers looking good in set number one. Rochelle Torres set to serve again. helping the Lancers get this early momentum. Flores to the far side for Nicole Damasino. Here's a set to the near side, and it's pushed back by the Lancers' Leah Torres. Everett can't answer back, and the Lancers are out to a 4-point lead here in the first set. Timeout, Everett. Once again, the score here in the opening set. Lancers 7, Crimson Tide 3. Are you a diehard Lawrence Lancers fan? Then you're in the right place. This is LPS Media, your home for Lawrence Lancers athletics. We want to thank you for joining us, whether it's on Comcast Channel 6, Verizon Channel 41, or on YouTube. Welcome to this evening's broadcast, and don't forget to subscribe to the Lawrence Public Schools YouTube channel to check out previous sports games, theatrical performances, graduations, and so much more. Get in the game with LPS Media, your home for Lawrence Lancers athletics. After the timeout, Torres set to serve again. The right-handed serve is dug out by Flores. It's lofted over by Alexis. Here's a set to the far side for De Leon. Deflected at the net. Another point for Santa De Leon from the far side. The outside hitter, one of the seniors honored in the pregame ceremonies, gets a 5-point lead for Lawrence High here in the first. Torres again, nice serve. And it's spiked over at the net. Brianna Marte, the setter, with an easy kill right up the middle. It's 9-3. A 6-point lead for Lawrence. Torres, another serve. Flores to Damasino to the near side. What a dig by Frias. She did a split to get that dig. Now up the middle, it's out of bounds. Another point for Lawrence High. The setter, Ashley Seward, sent that one out of bounds to the near side. A 7-point lead for the Lancers. And Torres, yet another serve here for the home team, sends it over. Inbounds, an ace for Rochelle Torres. A dream start here for the Lancers in the first set of their senior night. A great crowd on hand here in the field house. The vibes immaculate. Another ace, 2 in a row for Torres. She pumps the fist. Consecutive line drive serves, and she drops in a little floater to keep Everett off balance. 2 consecutive aces to make it 12-3, and there's the line drive once again. It handcuffs Flores, and it's sent over by Alexis with authority, and Everett gets the much-needed side out. So after the side out, Everett set to serve here, down 12-4. Emily Noguera with the serve for Everett. Over to the near side, De Leon sends it out of bounds. Timing a little bit off on the set. And De Leon sends it into the Everett bench. It's 12-5 here in the first. And the serve from Noguera comes up short. Side out, and the Lancers to serve again. Senior number 2, Santa De Leon, set to serve again. Beg your pardon, this will be her first serve of the night. And it goes long, out of bounds, over the back line. Everett gets the point and wins back the serve, 13-6 the score. Ashley Seward, the senior, with the right-handed serve. Here's the set to the far side for Tejera. Tejera gets the point for the Lancers. 14-6. Camille De La Cruz, one of the seniors for Lawrence High. She has her first serve of the game. The set comes to the near side. Violation goes against Lawrence. Contact with the net up front. Everett wins the serve back. It's 14-7 here in the first. Here's the serve from Muriel Campo. De Leon. Set from Torres to the far side. Tejera. Nice dig there by Flores. Now to the near side. Good dig by De La Cruz. And on the near side, Leah Torres couldn't make the play at the net. And Everett has the point. Another serve coming up for Muriel Campo. 14-8 the score. Lancers leading by 6. The serve clips the net. It doesn't quite go over. Side out, and the Lancers win the serve back. Leah Torres, number 9, in the home blue. She sends up her first serve of the night. Tipped over at the net, but a double hit violation is called. And that means another serve coming up for Leah Torres. The lead is up to 16-8. 8-point lead for the home team. Torres with the right-handed serve. Here's the set from Rodriguez. The spike from the near side from Alexis. Tejera over on the far side. A nice spike by Liz Carlin. Tejera, the senior for Lawrence High. Torres another serve. It's 17-8 now. Here's the set from Rodriguez to the near side. Alexis. And she gets a point as it's deflected out by the Lancers. 17-9 is the score after the side out. Clarice Alexis, outside hitter here on this near side with a couple of points in this first set for Everett. Here's the set to the far side for Ventura. Nothing but net there. 17-10 here in the first. Clarice Alexis. She's a senior. She serves again, just out of bounds here. She was looking for the near side corner. Couldn't get it to stick in bounds. Side out, and the Lancers back up to an 8-point lead. 18-10 here in the first. Tejera with the right-handed serve. Here's the set from Rodriguez. Nice diving dig there by Leah Torres. And she's rewarded with a point for her efforts, diving forward. The point does, however, go to Everett on that occasion, and it'll be Sonia Flores to serve. It's 18-11. Goes, oh, that's inbounds. The referee says that was inbounds right in front of the Lancer bench. So 2 points the Lancers thought they had. The calls don't go their way. 6-point lead, though, for the home team. Torres with the set to De Leon, out of bounds, 3 in a row for Everett. 18-13. And we're going to have a timeout called here by Lawrence High. The Lancers go into the timeout with a 5-point lead here in set number 1. Hey, Lancer fans, do you want to relive your favorite moments from your favorite school events? It's time for you to check out the LPS Flickr account. We have almost 15,000 stunning photos from sporting events, graduations, theater performances, and so much more. We have over 3 million views, so don't miss out. Head on over to flickr.com/people/Lawrence Public Schools or download the Flickr app to start exploring our collection today. Once again, that's flickr.com/people/Lawrence Public Schools. Sonia Flores, the senior, just clips the net and gets it over for the ace. And Everett making a comeback here in set one. It's 18-14. The Lancers clinging to a 4-point lead. Here's Flores again. Right-handed serve is up and over. De Leon with the set. Ventura gets it over for the Lancers. Here's the set to the near side for Duvalier. Sent over by Leah Torres. And Everett can't answer back. Side out, the Lancers with a big point there to stop the Everett momentum. Here's the serve from Frias. Sent over by Rodriguez. Now De Leon with the spike. It's blocked in front. Everett sends it to the back, but it's out of bounds. Another point for the Lancers. 6-point lead. It's 20-14. Six-point lead for the Lancers. Henelise Frias, the senior, gets it to stick in bounds. Just in bounds here on the near side. 21-14, the Lancers closing in on a set one victory. Another serve from Frias. Rodriguez the set to the middle hitter. The Lancers defense was ready and sent to De Leon. Couldn't get that one over. Mistimed the spike. Side out, Everett to serve, down by 6. Victoria Rodriguez, the senior captain, with the right-handed serve. Rochelle Torres with the set, sent back over by De Leon. Here's the set for Alexis. Another set for De Leon, punches it over. To the middle hitter. The Lancers can't chase it down. Ashley Seward, from that middle hitter position, gets a point for Everett to make it 21-16. Still anyone's game here in set number 1. 5-point lead for the Lancers. That one was tapped out of bounds, over the net but out of bounds, and the referees will need to confer. Everett thought that it was deflected out of bounds by Lawrence. The Lancers thought it was hit directly out of bounds by Everett. So we'll see what the call is here. The original call was a point for Lawrence. And it is, in fact, a point for Lawrence. So over here on the near side, it went directly over the net and out of bounds off the Everett player. Rochelle Torres set to serve. Her first spell of serving was incredible. Here she hits the net on her first serve, and Everett will get the serve back. Emily Noguera, the senior, set to serve here. The Crimson Tide down by 5. Nice diving dig there by Frias, and she's rewarded with a point. 23-17, the Lancers 2 points away from a victory here in the first set. De Leon with the serve. Too much mustard on that one. It goes over the back line. Everett to serve. They're going to need to go on a run here. It's Seward, the middle hitter. She serves it with the right hand. The set from Torres to the near side for Leah Torres, out of bounds. 4-point lead here for the Lancers. It's 23-19. Everett with the serve. It's Seward. Ace for Seward. The senior keeping the Crimson Tide close here, and we have a timeout called with the score 23-20. The Lancers clinging to a 3-point lead. Lawrence Lancer fans, if you're watching this broadcast, then you are certainly going to want to check out the other LHS varsity athletics videos that we have on the Lawrence Public Schools YouTube channel. Our channel is the ultimate destination for Lawrence Lancers athletic action. Right now you can check out varsity soccer coverage. The Lancers hosted Methuen and Tewksbury in a pair of exciting games earlier this season. You can see the Lancers girls volleyball team in their recent game against Tewksbury. And of course, you can check out all of the football team's varsity home games from 2024. You can check out that content and so much more on the Lawrence Public Schools YouTube channel. Back to the action here. First set, the Lancers leading by 3. It's 23-20. Pushed over by Torres. Rochelle Torres with a smart play. She pushes it over. Everett expecting the set, and she went for the kill. Set point here for Lawrence High. It's 24-20. Lancers trying to get a first set victory. Here's the serve. It's Dela Cruz on the serve. Violation for a double hit against Everett. And that's the end of set number 1. The Lancers win it 25-20. Folks, we want to thank you so much for joining us here on LPS Media. The Lancers lead 1-0. We're going to take a short break and we'll be right back with set number 2.
$1,600,000 accidents are caused by texting and driving every year.
330,000 of them end in injuries, and 4,015 end in death.
You're 23 times more likely to crash when texting and driving with slow reaction time.
There are many ways to lower these statistics.
One way is to mute your phone or leave it in your pocket and ignore it.
If you have a smartphone, you can download these apps.
Text blocker,
Execution, and
AT&T Drive Mom.
Welcome back, Lancer fans. Thanks again for joining us here on LPS Media. We want to thank our crew for making tonight's broadcast possible. Saul, Melvin, Jason, Mimi. Our executive producer is Suzanne Fernandez. My name is Jay Oza. Thanks as always for joining us here on LPS Media. Again, whether it's on Comcast Channel 6, Verizon Channel 41, or of course on YouTube, we welcome you in to tonight's broadcast. Lawrence High School going for the victory on senior night. They defeated the Crimson Tide 25-20 in set number 1 just a moment ago. The Lancers only 2 wins on the season. This is their final regular season game, as the Lancers open up set number 2 here with a 3-0 lead. It was back on Friday, October the 11th. The Lancers took the long bus ride down to Everett, and Lawrence High defeated the Crimson Tide 3-1 in enemy territory. The Crimson Tide looking for revenge here tonight. Everett 6-12, defeating some pretty strong opponents along the way. Lancers looking for the home upset against Everett. They're off to a pretty good start here. 25-20 in set number 1. Everett gets the side out to make it 3-1. The Lancers have a 2-point lead here early in set 2. Good rally here. It's Torres who gets it over for Lawrence. And now is set to the far side for Romboli. And Juliet Romboli, the junior, couldn't get it over, sends it into the net. Side out, and the Lawrence High Lancers will serve. It's their libero, Hannah-Liz Frias. The senior number 22 in the libero's white uniform. Sends it over. The right-handed serve is a good line drive, and it's deflected back by Marte. Point goes to Everett. It's 4-3 here in the second. Kaylee McMahon into the game, her first serve of the night. Rochelle Torres tried to sneak it over again. That one was out of bounds over the back line. Lancers get the point here. It's 5-3 in the early stages here of set two. Right-handed serve is up and over for Rochelle Torres, one of the senior leaders of this team. She's been part of the program for 4 years. Here's the set up the middle to Seward, the middle hitter, gets the kill for Everett. And Ashley Seward, senior middle hitter, gets ready to serve here with the score 5-4. Crimson Tide down by 1. Nice dig there by Lawrence's Josiri Vargas, but the point goes to Everett. 5-5, all tied up here in the second. Seward with another serve, tipped over by Lawrence, tipped back over by Lawrence, but out of bounds over on the far side. And the Crimson Tide with their first lead here in set two. It's 6-5. Lancers down 1 here, looking for the side out. Seward, nice line drive serve. Torres with the set to Leah Torres. Double hit violation. Yep, it is a double hit on Everett. So the Lancers get the side out by way of a violation. 6-6 on the scoreboard here in the second. Here's the serve from De Leon. Sent over by Duvalier, who gets the point for Everett. Quick side out, and Everett regains the lead quickly. And into the game for the first time, Trin Dang, the senior for Everett with the right-handed serve, dug out by Frias. Rochelle Torres with the set and a nice spike by Tejera, but well defended by Flores. Point goes to Lawrence after the 4 hits on the left side of your screen. Side out, and we're tied up at 7. Denalise Santiago with the serve for Lawrence. Flores the first touch. Rochelle Torres with the set to the near side. Tejera with the thunderous spike from the near side. And the Lancers back in the lead here in set 2. Santiago with another serve. Nice play at the net there by Leah Torres, but a carrying violation goes against the Lancers. Side out, Everett takes the lead, 9-8 the score. Alexis with the serve, but it goes out of bounds to the near side. Lawrence High takes the lead, regains the lead at 9-8 now after the serve goes out of bounds. Flores, the first touch after the serve. Romboli gets it over for Everett. Rochelle Torres with the set for Tejera. 4 hits on the Lancer side. Point goes to Everett, all tied up at 9 now. Sonia Flores with the right-handed serve, all tied up here in the second. Sent over by Ventura. Seward gets it over for Everett. Rochelle Torres chases it down. Lancers hold strong defensively. Flores sends it over with the right hand. Rochelle Torres sneaks it over the net. Torres with the set now, right up the middle, off the left hand. The spike from Ventura, and it results in a point for Lawrence High as Everett couldn't answer back. The Lancers lead by 1, 10-9 here in the second. Josiri Vargas, number 6 in blue, serves with the right hand, can't quite get it over, didn't have the height on it. All tied up at 10 here in set number 2. With the senior captain, the setter, Victoria Rodriguez. Set to serve, she sends it over. Nice net play there by Everett, and it's sent out of bounds by the Lancers. The tie is broken, and Everett leads by 1. Rodriguez again. Nice sinking line drive. Here's the set for De Leon. The spike deflected by Flores. Might have been going out of bounds. Can Everett save it? No, it's out of bounds. Lancers tie it up there. 11 apiece here in set number 2. Serve goes out of bounds, 12-11, side out, and the Crimson Tide on top by 1. Here's Kaylee McMahon, one of the seniors honored before the beginning of this game. Her set. Double hit is called on the Lancer side, though, so cancel everything. The point goes straight to Everett as the Lancers called for the double hit. 2-point lead now for Everett in what has been a very close second set. McMahon again, nice dig there by Frias. De Leon with the spike. Lancers with a good effort from their 2 outside hitters, Santa De Leon and Liz Carlin Tejera, 2 of the senior leaders on this team. This will be the last game of their varsity careers, trying to finish it off with a win here against Everett, tied at 13 here in set 2. Rochelle Torres with the set, over to the far side for Tejera. Beg your pardon, that was Leah Torres over there on the far side, number 9 in blue. She gets the point for Lawrence High. It's 14-13. Rochelle Torres with the right-handed serve. This one gets over. First touch to McMahon. Alexis sends it out of bounds. Lawrence High has a 2-point lead. It's 15-13. Rochelle Torres set to serve again. The serve is out of bounds. Side out. Lancers still lead by 1 here in set number 2. It's 15-14. And Ashley Seward will serve. Right-handed serve is out of bounds. And the Lancers get the serve right back. Now Tejera will come back into the game. Vargas will come out for Lawrence High. The offensive lineup here with De Leon set to serve. The serve is good. It's tipped over at the net by Damasino, and the Lancers can't answer back. Everett gets the point there within one. 16-15 the score. And Dang is back into the game, the senior outside hitter, set to serve, right-handed serve, up and over. De Leon the first touch, Torres the set to Tejera, but it goes out of bounds. Tejera, timing might have been a little bit off. She got some air, but she couldn't get it to stick in bounds. All tied up at 16. Dang with another serve. De Leon the first touch. Torres to Torres. Deflected at the net. Everett gets it back over. De Leon the first touch again. Torres to Tejera. And it's deflected out of bounds. An exciting play there. Tejera got it over. Got the deflection at the net. Lancers back in the lead. 17-16. Danielis Santiago, the right-handed serve. And a misfire from McMahon. Point for the Lancers, 18-16. And Santiago set to serve again. The serve is good. Flores the first touch. Rodriguez the set. Alexis. Nice dig there by De Leon. Here's the set for Tejera. It was not deflected. It goes straight out of bounds. A point for Everett. Crimson Tide down by 1 here in the second. Everett down 1-0 overall as the Lancers with the set 1 victory. 25-20. Nogueira with the serve. Torres with the set. Left-handed spike from Ventura. Duvalier sends it over for Everett. Now to the near side. Tejera. That one is deflected at the back line. Lawrence High gets the point. 19-17. 2-point lead for the Lancers. Leah Torres with the right-handed serve. Great serve. Nice dig by Everett's Trin Dang. Over the net and in bounds. On the line, says the referee over on the far side. On the line is in. Everett keeping it close. 19-18 here in the second set. This has been a tight one. Flores with the serve. Sinking line drive. And Rochelle Torres couldn't get under that one. The Lancers call time here. 19-19 is the score here in set number 2. Lawrence Lancer fans, are you looking for information relating to Lawrence Public Schools? The place to go is lawrencepublicschools.org, the district homepage, and the answer to all of your questions having to do with LPS. Currently featured on the site, Lawrence native Dominic Marte was recently recognized during a special event during Hispanic Heritage Month. Our Lancer student photographers had some of their photos published on the LPS Flickr account. And Abbott Lawrence Academy recently hosting a Hispanic Heritage event. You can read about all of these events and so much more at the LPS homepage, lawrencepublicschools.org. 19-19 here in set 2 as we go down the home stretch here in the second set. That one is deflected out of bounds by Brianna Ventura, the senior, here on the near side. And that means that Everett has taken a 1-point lead. The tension is building here in the second set. Flores with the serve. Out of bounds, just barely. Good judgment, though, by the Lancers to let that one go out of bounds, and we're all tied up at 20. Lancers trying to go ahead 2-0. Meanwhile, Everett trying to tie things up at 1 set apiece. 20-20 is where we stand here in the second. Here's the set from Rochelle Torres. It's tipped at the net. The Lancers get the roll, but it falls in front of Rochelle Torres. Some funky net play there. The ball seemed to stick on the top of the net for a moment, and it falls between Torres and De Leon. 21-20, and that one falls behind Rochelle Torres at the net, 22-20, and the Lancers want to call timeout once again. Timeout comes with the score. Everett Crimson Tide 22, Lawrence High School Lancers 20 here in the second set. Everett with a 2-point lead after Lawrence High was victorious in set number 1, 25-20, the final score in set number 1. And now Everett is 3 points away from evening things up at 1 set apiece. The Lancers going to try to tie things up and take the lead here. Here we go, the deciding moments of set 2. It's Rodriguez to serve for Everett. The first touch to Santiago. Torres to De Leon. It's poked over by Everett at the net, 23-20. And Everett close to tying things up. Aiming for that second set win. Punched over by Rochelle Torres. Here's the set to Seward. Dug out by Santiago. Tipped over at the net. Torres tips it over, and it goes out of bounds. It's 24-20. That point was awarded to Lawrence High, so it did go out of bounds, but it was deflected out of bounds at the net. Once again, deflected out of bounds by Everett, so it's 23-21. That point goes to Lawrence. De Leon with the set. And it falls in between two Lancers. Miscommunication there between Frias and Marte. Now it's 24-21, set point for Everett. Kaylee McMahon serving for the set 2 win. Pushed to the back, and it's deflected out of bounds by McMahon. The Lancers get a much-needed side out. It will remain set point for Everett. The Lancers need to get 2 in a row here to force a deuce situation. Rochelle Torres can't get it over, and Everett wins set number 2, 25-22. We are all tied up at 1 set apiece here. We're going to take a short break, folks, here on LPS Media, your home for Lawrence Lancers Athletics, and we'll be right back with set number 3.
You can be whatever you want to be.
It all starts here.
A doctor. Professional baseball player.
A scientist. You can be whatever you want to be.
It all starts here. Professional director.
A dentist.
An actress.
An astronomer.
You can be whatever you want to be. It all starts here.
Welcome back, Lancer fans. It's time for set number 3 here from the field house at Lawrence High School. Everett Crimson Tide in town to face your Lawrence High School Lancers in a rematch from Friday, October the 11th. The Lancers with a 3-1 victory against the Crimson Tide. And here we are in set 3. We're all tied up at 1 set apiece. Everett takes the first point here in set number 3. Once again, we want to thank our crew for making tonight's broadcast possible. Without them, Lawrence Public Schools would not be able to document this amazing varsity athletic coverage that we have been doing for over 10 years. Saul, Melvin, Jason, Mimi, our executive producer, Suzanne Fernandez. My name is Jay Oza. Thank you so much. It's an absolute privilege to bring you this coverage of Lawrence Lancers athletics. So thank you, our loyal viewers, for tuning in tonight and checking out senior night here for the Lawrence High Lancers varsity girls volleyball team. Off to a great start with a 25-20 victory in the first set. Crimson Tide came back 25-22. They won the second set. Here we are tied up 1 set apiece, 1 point apiece here in set 3. DeLeon with the spike. No deflection. It goes straight out of bounds. 2-1. Everett takes the lead here in the second. Rodriguez with the right-handed serve. Leah Torres with the first touch. And De Leon couldn't poke it over at the last moment, so the point goes to Everett. 3-1 the score. Another serve from Rodriguez. Leah Torres with the first touch. De Leon on the far side into the net. Point again goes to Everett. Another serve from Rodriguez. Nice dig at the net. And Vargas was able to get it over for Lawrence High after the great dig. The Lawrence Lancers couldn't dig that one. It falls in between a pair of Lancers. And the home team calls timeout here with the score 4-1 in set number 3 with the Crimson Tide leading. Attention members of the Lawrence High School community. Are you looking for information related to Lawrence High School? The place to go is lawrencehs.org. Stay up to date on LHS news, events, and achievements all in one place. You can contact staff members, access important links, and connect with our social media channels. All Lancer fans should bookmark lawrencehs.org today. Rodriguez with another serve. This one is deflected back. The Lancers giving chase, but they can't catch up. Everett quickly on top with a 4-point lead here in the third. Right-handed serve is up and over from Rodriguez. The Lancers need a side out. Can they get it? Nice dive by Rodriguez. Up the middle, it's Marte, but it's blocked in front by Everett. 6-1, and the Crimson Tide taking over here in set 3. It's a 5-point lead. Another good serve from Rodriguez. Tipped over at the net, and a violation for a carry against Everett, and the Lancers get a much-needed side out. It's a 4-point lead for the Crimson Tide. Chanel Jimenez with the serve. A line drive, but it goes out of bounds in front of the Everett bench. Quick side out and a 5-point lead for Everett, 7-2. And this is McMahon to serve. Leah Torres gets it back. The spike not deflected, straight out of bounds. And Everett up by 6. Eight to 2 as McMahon gets ready to serve again. The Lancers take a moment to huddle up around their head coach. Hector Sanchez providing directions. Also the coach of the boys volleyball team. One of the leaders of the volleyball program in this city for many years. Hector Sanchez leading the way for the Lancers here. Sends the Lancers back out with some words of wisdom. The Lancers need a side out here to keep pace in set 2. Here's the set to the near side, De Leon. Good net play here by Everett. They're able to return it. And it falls in between a host of Everett players. Lancers catch a break there after the miscommunication by the Crimson Tide. And this will be De Leon. Her serve is up and over. It's a valid serve. Seward gets it over for Everett. To the far side for Tejera with the spike. It's in bounds. Lawrence High on the comeback trail. Here's the serve from De Leon. 8 to 4. Everett still leading here in the second. Here's the set to the near side. Leah Torres. Good effort there by Flores to save it. The spike comes up short from Clarice Alexis. Another point for Lawrence. Lancers are within 3 now. Picking up some momentum off the service of Santa de Leon. Leah Torres to Jimenez. Sent over by Marte. Nice dig there by De Leon. Here's the set for Tejera, who gets it over. Spiked into the net by Everett. Lawrence High is within 2 now. And a timeout called by Everett. The score 8 to 6. Lawrence High coming back here in the third. Attention, Lawrence Lancer fans, don't miss out on the action. Score a win by subscribing to the Lawrence Public Schools YouTube channel. We're currently over 7,000 subscribers. Yes, 7,000. So help us out on the march to 10,000. Don't miss out, folks. The channel has over 2 million views in the last decade. That's right, 7K subscribers, 2 million views. We're also on local cable, Comcast Channel 6 and Verizon Channel 41. Thank you for your support. We are the ultimate source for all things Lawrence Lancers athletics. Back to the action here in the third. Lawrence High is within 1 as that spike goes out of bounds to the near side corner. A 1-point lead for Everett. The Lancers have 5 points in a row. Here's the serve from De Leon. Seward gets it over for Everett. Here's the set for Tejera. And a violation, a double hit on the set. The point goes to Lawrence, and we're all tied up at 8. Now the Lancers trying to take the lead for the first time. Here in the third, another violation, another double hit on another set. Lawrence High does take the lead. It's 9 to 8. This run on the service of Santa de Leon It's a 1-point lead for the home team. Flores gets it over for Everett. Leah Torres pushes it over. Nice play at the net to keep it alive. Nice save by De Leon. What an effort. Tejera keeps it alive. What a rally. Everett trying to answer back Rodriguez to De Leon. Tejera on the far side. Here's the set for Seward with the spike. De Leon saves it again. Tejera to the back. Just out of bounds. Looking for the near side corner, but Everett wins perhaps the best rally of the game so far. All tied up at 9. Here's the serve from Seward. Tejera gets it over. The set to Duvalier, but she can't get it over. Lancers regain a 1-point lead. Santiago ready to serve, trying to extend the Lancer lead. It's 10-9 right now. Here's the set for Alexis, pushed over at the net. De Leon calls for it off the left hand of Ventura. A set for Duvalier. Now a set for Tejera. A set for Alexis. Santiago to Leah Torres, sent to the back. McMahon tipped over at the net. Good play by Damasino. Damasino gets the block in the end. A point for Everett as the referees took a moment to confer, checking to see if she touched the net, which you can't do on the way down. She did not touch the net. A fair point awarded to Everett. Damasino with the serve after a nice defensive play. Lancers trying to retake the lead here. It spikes to the back by Ventura. Duvalier. Now Tejera on the far side. The spike is deflected out of bounds. Liscarlin Tejera with a fantastic spike. Puts Lawrence back in the lead, 11-10. Leah Torres, number 9. Right-handed serve is over. The set to the middle hitter, Ventura. Lawrence High with a 2-point lead now after Ventura gets the kill. Leah Torres, another serve. McMahon, the first touch. Duvalier at the net, but it's tipped over by Lawrence. Ventura with a nice play at the net. A 3-point lead for the Lancers. And Leah Torres to serve it again. Nice serve, a line drive. Rodriguez. Now Tejera to the far side. Pokes it over, a diving dig by Flores. Tejera again, deflected, and a kill for the Lancers. 2 phenomenal spikes by the senior, Liscarlin Tejera, here on senior night. Great effort offensively by Tejera. 2 great spikes. She got the kill on the second one. It's 14-10. Violation for the double hit. And the Lancers on a run here. All kinds of momentum for the Lancers at the moment, thanks to the service of Leah Torres. Nice dig there by De Leon. Tejera again, this time with the soft touch on the last point. It was thunderous spikes. This time, a soft touch at the net. She pokes it over the defense, and it's 16-10. Leah Torres again. The set for Tejera. To the near side, Alexis. De Leon. The set. Double touch. Yep, it was a double touch, and the point goes to Everett by way of the violation. 16-11, the Lancers by 5. Everett had led by as many as 6 here, as that one is out of bounds. Another Lancer point. (17-11), and now it's the Lancers with a 6-point lead. Here's Vargas, right-handed serve. Another point for the Lancers as Duvalier gets nothing but net on that spike attempt. 18-11, the Lancers in the driver's seat now here in set 3, and it's Everett looking for the comeback. Vargas clips the net, and she's got an ace. 8-point lead here in set 3 for Lawrence High. Here's Vargas again. Nice serve, deflected by Everett, and the Crimson Tide can't answer back. Another ace off the right hand of Josiri Vargas. Lancers dominating right now. It's Vargas who sends it to the back. This time Everett ready. Romboli on the near side. Ventura gets it over for Lawrence. Into the net. Both Rodriguez and Duvalier couldn't get it over the net. The Lancers now with a commanding 10-point lead. Vargas another serve. Rodriguez the set for Seward. It was tipped over by Jimenez at the net. Romboli on the near side. Now to the far side, De Leon with the right hand. Deflected back, and another point for Lawrence. Everett couldn't chase it down after it was deflected over the back line. 22-11. The serve from Vargas. Duvalier pushes it over. Jimenez with the set. De Leon misfires over on the far side, but what a run off the serve of Josiri Vargas. The Lancers up by 10. Side out, and Duvalier serves. Right-handed serve is over for the senior Tanessa Duvalier. A misfire for the Lancers. 9-point lead now. Duvalier comes up short on the serve. 23-13, back to a 10-point lead. The Lancers need 2 more to get a set 3 win. Haneles Frias, the senior libero with an ace. A diving attempt from Trin Dang. But she couldn't get under it for the dig, and it's set point here for the Lancers. Everett with the early lead in set 3, and since then the Lancers came back, and it's been all Lawrence in the third set. Can they finish it off here? Not just yet. 4 hits on the Lancer side after the misfire from De Leon on the far side. (24-14). It remains set point. Here's Rodriguez. Tosses it up, sends it over, out of bounds, and the Lancers win set number 2, 25-14. Lawrence High School one set away from a win here on senior night, the final game of the 2024 season. Folks, thanks for watching LPS Media. We're going to take a short break, and we'll be right back with set number 4.
Hey guys, it's JC, and here today I'll be talking to you about the flu. The flu, also known as influenza, is a contagious respiratory illness caused by influenza viruses. The flu contains the fever or feeling feverish, chilling, cough, sore throat, runny or stuffy nose, muscle or body aches, headaches, fatigue, tiredness, and some people may have vomiting and diarrhea. Though this is more common in children than adults, to avoid catching the flu, we take a flu shot. So hurry and get your flu shot in your nearest hospital.
Welcome back, Lancer fans. Thanks for joining us here on LPS Media, your home for Lawrence Lancers athletics. An exciting senior night so far. The Lancers leading 2-1 at the moment. And the Lancers take a 1-0 lead here in set 4. In set number 4, here's the name of the game. The Lancers trying to end it, and Everett trying to extend it out to a 5th and final set. Lawrence High with a victory in set 1, 25-20. The Crimson Tide came back with a 25-22 set 2 win. And just a moment ago in set number 3, the Lancers were down early but came back and dominated a 25-14 set 3 win for Lawrence High. Sets us with the home team a 2-1 lead here as we're now in the early stages of set number 4. Once again, we want to thank our crew for making this evening's broadcast possible as the Lancers get a point there. Saul, Melvin, Jason, Mimi, Suzanne Fernandez is our executive producer. My name is Jay Oza. What a privilege, what a pleasure it is to bring you tonight's coverage of Lawrence Lancers athletics, especially on such a special night. It is senior night. It is the final game of the careers of 6 Lawrence High Lancers: Rachel Torres, Santa de Leon, Liz Carlin Tejera, Camille de la Cruz, Brianna Ventura, and Annalise Frias. They have all contributed tonight, which is amazing to see on their senior night. They are showing up and showing out, trying to get a win here to end the regular season and end their high school careers on the right note. And once again, just an absolute privilege to be here with you in the field house for tonight's game. 2-2 here in the 4th. That one does fall inbounds. Everett takes the lead here in set number 4. It's 3-2. And Ramboli, the junior middle hitter, sends it over with the right hand. Leah Torres sends it to the near side. Tejera sends it over. Seward with the spike. The Lancers, can they answer back? They do. They keep it alive. Great job by the Lancer D, but not that time. Everett sends it right back over. And the Crimson Tide gets a kill to make it 4-2. Ramboli with the serve. Nothing but net though. Side out. The Lancers down 1 here in the 4th. Sophia Stevenson into the game for the first time. She will serve. Right-handed serve sent to the back. Deflected. Everett needs to get it over here. Seward does the job. Torres to Jimenez. Tejera gets it over. Gets it to go inbounds, doesn't touch the net, and what a job off the left hand of Liz Carlin Tejera, doing everything right here on the near side post. All tied up at 4. Stevenson again. First touch to Rodriguez. Rodriguez gets it back, sends it over. Nice kill at the net, but contact with the net. There was contact with the net by the Everett player, so no kill for Everett. And Stevenson gets to serve again. That violation gives Lawrence a 5-4 lead. Nice line drive serve. Flores with the first touch. Deflected back. And Everett gets the side out, all tied up at 5. Ventura gets it over for Lawrence High. Here's the set for, no, it's going to be a violation on it for a double hit on the set by Nicole Damasino. So another point via the violation. Crimson Tide gets called for the double hit on the set. And Leah Torres sends that one off the post. Leah Torres will be one of the leaders of this team next year. 6 graduating seniors on the team for Lawrence High. Nice diving dig there. Jimenez with the set for Tejera, but it's tipped over by Everett. It's tipped over and it goes out of bounds for a Lancer point. Difficult situation here on the near side, but De Leon, the outside hitter here on the near side, just let it go out of bounds, and that was the smart play. 7-6 the score. Vargas with a nice serve there. The Lancers did some damage in the third set off the serve of Vargas. And that time, De Leon couldn't quite get it over on the second attempt, was no good either. Side out. Everett set to serve here in the fourth, all tied up at 7. Muriel Campo, number 3, the senior for Everett. De Leon to Jimenez, back to De Leon, the spike, deflected, or no, it was in bounds, no deflection. The referee says that one was in. What a spike into the near side corner. Perfect placement from De Leon. Here's the serve from Frias. 8-7 Lancers. Flores. Jimenez to De Leon with the spike, but it's a violation for contact with the net. De Leon got too close. Tied up at 8. Sonia Flores, the senior libero. This is not the final game for the Everett seniors. They have one regular season game remaining after this one. Here's the set over to the far side. Romboli with the right hand. Nice diving dig there by Frias. Here's the set up the middle for Marte. She gets the kill. 9-8 Lancers after that effort from Marte. Jimenez with the right-handed serve. Nice line drive. Flores the first touch. Romboli on the far side spikes it into the net. Lancers trying to open up a lead here in the fourth. They're currently up 2. And Jimenez to serve it again. Right-handed serve. Just out of bounds. Side out. Everett ball. Victoria Rodriguez, the senior captain, is deflected back. The Lancers trying to keep it alive. What an effort. Freya sends it over. Pushed over. No, it's not over. Ashley Seward tried to push it over, sent it into the net, and the Lancers rewarded for that effort defensively to keep the play alive after the backwards deflection. 2-point lead for Lawrence. It's 11-9 here in the fourth. Lancers up 2-1. De Leon with the serve. Flores to Rodriguez. Romboli inbounds. Amazing placement there by Juliet Romboli from the far side over to the near side, crossing the court and getting the kill. 11-10 Lancers. Romboli with the serve. Tejera with the first touch. Jimenez to Tejera. Nice dive there by Flores. Jimenez. Tejera gets it over, but a violation for a double hit on the set. De Leon with the first touch after the serve. Leah Torres gets the deflection at the net. Nice spike there by Leah Torres. We mentioned how important she's going to be next year for these Lancers. Getting a head start on 2025. Leah Torres with some great net play. 12-11, Lawrence High leading. Stevenson gets a deflection. That was going to fall inbounds anyways, but it's deflected out. And a 2-point lead for Lawrence, 13-11. Stevenson with a low line drive serve. Seward. Torres to Stevenson, now Tejera. Here's a set for Seward. Nice spike. Good job by Jimenez. Good reflexes. De Leon and Tejera team up there. One of them got it over. Now Alexis on the far side with the spike. Punched up. Tejera tries to keep it alive. A good effort, but it falls out of bounds. Point goes to Everett. Still tight here in the fourth. 13-12. Ashley Seward, number 8 in white, with the right-handed serve. Tipped over at the net by Ventura. Jimenez with the set. Blocked in front. Great defense by Everett. Tejera tried to sneak in a kill there, but it was blocked by the Crimson Tide defense. All tied up at 13. Seward again. Torres. Sent over by Jimenez. A set for Alexis. Deflected back by Stevenson. Everett takes the lead, and Lawrence High calls timeout. Once again, the score here in the fourth, 14-13, Everett leading. Lawrence High leading 2-1 overall. (14-13) is our score here in set number 4. Lawrence High looking to end it here. They're down by 1, but they're trying to end their season with a victory in this 4th set. Everett trying to extend it out to a 5th set. Lancers can't answer back there. 2-point lead here for the Crimson Tide. 15-13. Seward with the serve, and it comes up short. (15-14) now. Leah Torres getting ready to serve. Right-handed serve is up and over. And Victoria Rodriguez could not come up with the dig, and we're all tied up at 15. Just like that, Everett gets some momentum, and the Lancers steal it back. All tied up at 15. Torres with the right-handed serve. A carrying violation against Everett on the set. I was going to say that Duvalier was able to get it over, but not before a violation against Everett, and that means the Lancers have retaken the lead. Rodriguez with the dig, and Everett can't answer. Here's Torres again. 17-15. Torres with a great serve to the far side. De Leon, Jimenez, back to De Leon. Here's Flores. A set for Duvalier. Stevenson the first touch. Lancers get it over. Now here's the set for Duvalier up the middle. She spikes it. Good attempt there from Torres diving forward. But Duvalier gets the point for Everett. The serve comes in from Damasino. 17-16, the Lancers by 1 here. Dug out by Torres, and it's tipped over at the net by Duvalier, and that ties things up at 17. Damasino gets ready to serve again here, tied up in the 4th. Here's the set to the near side for Ventura, inbounds, and the Lancers lead 18-17. Lancers get Vargas into the game, and she's going to serve. She was very effective serving in the second set. Lancers trying to get her on a run here in the 4th. Good serve. Tipped over by Rodriguez. Punched over by Lawrence. Here's a set for Alexis. The spike comes up short. 2-point lead for the Lancers. 19-17. The crowd here behind me trying to will these Lancers to a victory as Vargas misfires on the serve. 19-18. Side out, and Everett will serve. Everett will try to tie it up here. Muriel Campo to serve. Sends it over with the right hand. Diving attempt by Torres, but that was just a great serve. Campo will try to do it again, all tied up at 19. Here's the serve. This time Torres gets under it. To the near side for De Leon. She gets it deflected at the net. It goes out of bounds, and the Lancers take the lead 20-19. Here's the serve from Frias. To the far side, Romboli. Sent back by Marte. Here's the set. Duvalier gets it over. Torres just out of bounds over on the far side. Tied up again, 20-20. Sonia Flores serving. Tense moments here in the fourth. 21-20 now. Everett on top in the fourth. Once again, here's the situation. The Lancers trying to end the game with a victory here. In this fourth set, Everett trying to extend it out to a fifth and final set. Here's Flores. Everett trying to extend their lead here. It's 21-20. Lancers trying to tie it. Spiked over. Romboli from the far side. Great timing there as the Lancers call time here, 22-20. Folks, thanks so much for joining us here on LPS Media. Did you know that Lawrence Public Schools is an urban school district serving over 13,000 students in 38 wonderful public schools? That's right. And since joining YouTube in 2012, our channel has racked up over 2 million views on over 2,000 videos. So whether you're a diehard fan or just looking to relive the glory days, make sure to tune in to LPS Media. Thank you for spending your time with us here on LPS Media. It's a pleasure and a privilege to serve the amazing city of Lawrence. Lancers down by 2 here in the fourth. Everett trying to tie it up at 2 sets apiece. Here's Flores. Lancers need to chase it down. Frias to Jimenez. What a great job by the Lancers to keep the play alive. Romboli on the far side. The spike is out of bounds. Point goes to Lawrence. Lancers down by only 1. Jimenez ready to serve. 22-21, Everett leading. Lancers trying to tie it here. Flores. Frias with the first touch. De Leon out of bounds, and it's 23-21. Everett high with a 2-point lead here in the fourth. Here's the serve from Rodriguez. De Leon gets it over for Lawrence. Deflected back. Seward gets it over. Jimenez to the near side. De Leon just out of bounds. 24-21, and it is set point for the Crimson Tide. They are 1 point away from tying it up at 2 sets apiece. It's Rodriguez with the serve. Jimenez to Torres. Tipped over. It's not kept alive by Santa de Leon. Out of bounds. 25-21. Everett High wins set number 4. And we will go to a 5th and final set. The winner will be the first team to score 15 points. Folks, thanks so much for joining us. We're going to take a short break, and we'll be right back with set number 5.
Don't look at me. Your hair's a bit frizzy today. Oh, you should pick that up. Oh, you're such a dork. Loser. Here, let me help you with that. Oops.
Every day, kids witness bullying.
Oh, look. Your crush is looking at you. Poor you.
They want to help, but don't know how.
See, no one here's gonna help you, because no one
Teach your
likes
kids how to be more than a bystander. Visit stopbullying.gov.
Hoy traje nuevas frutas y verduras para el juego de adivinar de los Torres.
¡Yay! ¡Estamos listos!
Este está fácil.
Plátano.
Ay, sí, tío.
Espinaca.
Albahaca.
Pues está rico.
¿Alcachofa?
Correcto. Niños.
Manzana.
Qué rico.
Se llama kiwi.
Yo quiero. Yo también.
Y ahora les toca a ustedes.
Desafía a tus hijos a comer más sano. Busca en internet We Can para más ideas sobre cómo mantener sana a tu familia.
Welcome back, Lancer fans. Thanks for watching LPS Media, your home for Lawrence Lancers athletics. We are now underway here in the fifth and final set from the field house at Lawrence High School in Lawrence, Massachusetts. It starts off with a point for Everett. We're all tied up at 2 sets apiece. The Lancers winning set number 1, 25-20. Crimson Tide answered back to win set number 2, 25-22. Lawrence High dominated set number 3, 25-14. And just a moment ago in set 4, Everett High came back and won 25-21. So here we are in the fifth set, all tied up at 2 each. And we're all tied up at 1 point each now in set number 5. The first team to score 15 points will be the winner here in set 5, with the one caveat that you must win by 2. So we will play till 15 here on senior night, set number 5, as good as it gets. Violation at the net for a carry against Everett. So Lawrence High takes an early lead here, 2-1. Lawrence High trying to do it for their seniors. An amazing volleyball program they have here at Lawrence High, trying to celebrate that. What a dig there, by the way, from Santa de Leon. Lawrence High trying to end the season here. This is their final regular season. They're up 3-1 now in the fourth, and trying to end the careers of their 6 seniors with a victory. They're off to a good start here in set number 5. Thanks for joining us on LPS Media. On behalf of my entire crew, my name is Jay Oza, here with you for all the play-by-play commentary. We're set for an exciting finish here in Lawrence. These two evenly matched teams. The Lancers did defeat Everett just a few weeks ago, 3-1. The Lancers trying to get another win. That one out of bounds here, near side. And it's 4-1, the home team on top. Frias with the serve for Lawrence. To the far side, Romboli. Out of bounds, it's 5-1. The Lancers in control for the moment, and Everett calls timeout here. With the score, Lancers 5, Crimson Tide 1, all tied up at 2 sets apiece. Folks, thank you so much for tuning in to LPS Media to catch all of the exciting action of Lawrence Lancers athletics. We are so proud to have our Lawrence High student athletes representing our city and school system with their hard work, sportsmanship, and effort here on the court. To experience the passion and the energy of these young athletes in person, we invite you to attend Lancer events at Lawrence High School. For a complete schedule of events, please visit merrimackvalleyconference.org. Here's the serve from Frias, 5-1 Lancers. Here in the fourth, Romboli gets it over for Everett. De Leon sends it over the back line. And it's 5-2. Lancers still lead by 3. Here's the serve from Rodriguez. To the near side, De Leon with a spike! Thunderous spike from the near side, and the crowd behind me erupts. 6-2. The Lancers inching closer to victory. Chanel Jimenez with the right-handed serve, a strong line drive. And a violation against Everett, a double hit on the set from Nicole Damasino. Jimenez again, ready to serve. 5-point lead for the Lancers. 7-2 the score here. Remember, we play only to 15. Jimenez clips the net on a great serve. Here's the set for De Leon. Good job by Flores to catch up with it. Romboli pokes it over. Here's the set up the middle, Marte. Seward up the middle, deflected at the net. Jimenez to De Leon. The spike comes up just short. Crimson Tide gets the point. Seven, 3. Everett down by 4 here. Remember, we play till just 15. Romboli with the serve. To the near side, Torres. At the net, poked over by De Leon. De Leon again pokes it over, but that's a violation for a carry against De Leon. Timeout called by Lawrence here with the score 7-4. The Lancers leading by 3 in this 5th and final set. We want to thank you for tuning in to LPS Media's coverage of the Merrimack Valley Conference. The game you are watching today is a product of the effort of so many people, the student athletes, parents, coaches, officials, teachers, guidance counselors, alumni, janitors, school security, administration, and so many more. So thank you to all these community members for making events such as these possible. Your support helps these students grow both on and off the court, and we appreciate it. It is a pleasure and a privilege for us here at LPS Media to document these efforts. Seven to 4, our score here in the 5th set. Romboli to serve for Everett. Right-handed serve is over. Torres with the right hand. Seward can't get it over. Seward with the mishit. It's 8-4, and the two teams will switch sides here halfway through the 5th and final set. The score 8-4 as the two teams take a quick breather here midway through the 5th and final set. In order to ensure fairness, half of the 5th set is played from one perspective and half is played from the other perspective. And here we go. Back to the action. De Leon to serve. Sends it over with the right hand. Great serve, deflected back. But Everett has a chance to keep the play alive, and they do. Damasino gets it over. Jimenez, the set. Tejera, just out of bounds near side. Three-point lead for the Lancers. It's 8-5. Duvalier back into the game for Everett. The serve just barely gets over. Diving attempt from De Leon, but she comes up just short. 8-6 now. Lancers lead by 2. Ashley Seward with another serve. Right-handed serve is a line drive. It's over, and it's deflected out of bounds by Lawrence. It's 8-7. Everett trying to tie it up here. Violation goes against Lawrence for contact with the net right up here on the near side, and we're all tied up at 8. This one absolutely coming down to the wire. 2 sets apiece, 8 points apiece here in the 5th. It doesn't get any closer. It doesn't get any better than this. The Lancers trying to keep the play alive, but they can't. It's 9-8, and Everett takes the lead here in the 5th. Off the serve of Seward. Seward's serve goes out of bounds, and we're all tied up again, 9-9. The crowd behind us erupting here after every play. Everett with its fans off in one corner. The Lancer fans taking up the majority of the gym here behind us. What an environment. What a scene here in the field house. The Lancers, Santa De Leon comes up just short, trying to keep the play alive. 10-9, Everett regains the lead. Lancer's going to try to tie it up here. The serve from Damasino. Jimenez with the set. Tejera with a nice soft touch from the far side. 10-10 here. The Lancers tie it after Tejera is able to tap it over. Torres with the serve. Here's the set for Alexis, and Alexis gets the point for Everett. 11-10. Crimson Tide with a 1-point lead. The Lancers going to try to tie it up again. Let's go Lancers is the chant behind us. And it's a misfire on the serve from Alexis, all tied up at 11. It's Vargas set to serve for the Lancers. Lawrence High trying to take the lead here late. It's a good serve. Everett needs to get it over here. They can't do it. The point goes to Lawrence. The Lancers 12, the Crimson Tide 11 here in the fifth. Here's the serve from Vargas. Just out of bounds, and we're tied up again. Incredible matchup here between two evenly matched teams. Here's the serve from Flores. De Leon from the far side. The spike is deflected out, and the Lancers lead 13-12. Hanelez Frias to serve for the home team. Everett trying to answer back. It's sent over by Dang. No, it comes up short. It's match point. Can the Lancers do it? Timeout called by Everett. 14-12 is the score. The Lancers are trying to do it for their seniors. Rachel Torres, Santa De Leon, Liz Carlin Tejera, Camille De La Cruz, Brianna Ventura, and Hanelise Frias. The final games of their careers. It all comes down to this. An amazing program, an amazing group of girls are trying to end this season with a victory against the mighty Crimson Tide of Everett High. Can they do it? It's match point, and the Lancers are just 1 point away. It's moments like these that we live for. This is why we love sports. This is what it's all about. Lawrence High going for the win, but Frias comes up short. It is still match point. The Lancers still with a chance to win on this point. Crimson Tide trying to tie it, but the Lancers can win it here. Rodriguez set for the serve, but we have a timeout called before the serve. 14-13 is the score. Lawrence High leading here in set number 5. It's senior night. It's the last game of the season. It has come down to the wire. It all comes down to this moment. Can Everett tie it up, or will the Lancers get a victory here on senior night and send the fans home happy? Here we go, folks. This is why we all wake up in the morning. This is what we do. We show up for Lawrence Lancers athletics, and we wish for moments like these. Here's the serve. Torres to Jimenez. De Leon with the spike. It's deflected back, and the Lancers get the win on senior night. 3-2 and 15-13 here in set number 5. What a moment for these seniors. What a moment for this program. The Lancers are victorious to end the 2024 season. Folks, thank you so much for joining us here on LPS Media. We will be right back with some post-game coverage, so don't go anywhere. Welcome back, Lancer fans. What a game and what a win for Lawrence High School. I am joined by Brianna Ventura and Liz Carlin Tejera. Congratulations, 2 of the seniors here honored on senior night. We'll start with you, Brianna. How are you guys able to beat Everett twice in the season? They're a tough Division I team. What is your secret against this squad?
To be honest, it's the serving. They're a great passing team, and I feel like our team had a lot of potential this season, but when we played against Everett, I feel like we were locked in the most, and we passed the best, we served the best, and our hitters were on their game tonight as well.
Liz Carlin, what do you think was the difference in tonight's game? It was obviously very emotional and 2 evenly matched teams. Do you think it was the net play, the serving? What do you think was the main difference tonight?
I feel like we honestly wanted to play today. Like, today was the day that everyone was pushing. They were trying to show off what they can do. Like, a whole season working really hard. Like, we wanted to showcase that today, especially on our senior night. So I feel like, you know, everyone coming to support us, our coach being there for us, both of them, and our teammates also being there for us, like, really pushed us to win the game.
Brianna, how amazing does it feel as a senior to get a win in your last game on senior night? Just tell us a little bit about the emotions of the day overall and then the finish just now.
Honestly, it feels amazing. I was kind of worried because, you know, our record hasn't shown that we're winning many games. However, I knew that the seniors were going to come, and our lower classmen, they also wanted to make sure we had a great night. Ending it was very emotional. A lot of tears, families came to support, and my own mom came for the first time, so it was nice that she saw us win.
Amazing. And then last question, Liz Carlin, tell us a little bit about this program in general. We like to say as staff members that the girls volleyball team has the most school spirit out of anyone that we see here on campus. Just what has this program done for you? What has it done for your teammates? Just tell us about how amazing this program is.
And honestly, we're a family. Like, at the end of school, like, after being drained after all the work, like, we come to practice or to games, and we're going to be with the people we enjoy being with. Even if we lose, even if we win, like, at the end of the day, we stick by each other. And I feel like that's honestly what kind of, like, pushes all of us, whether it's in, like, academic, school, or even outside of school. We hang out all the time. Like, those type of things is what makes a team. It's not just, like, playing on the court and playing good. Like, again, like, our winning record hasn't been the best, but we have chemistry. Even if it doesn't show sometimes, we have chemistry, and I feel like that's what matters.
Folks, we want to thank our viewers. We want to thank you so much for joining us here on LPS Media. We want to thank Brianna. We want to thank Liz Carlin. We want to thank the entire girls volleyball program for giving us this gift that we just got to watch. One of the most epic, amazing volleyball games that I have ever seen, and I've seen them all. So, folks, we want to thank you all for joining us, folks. We'll see you all next time. Good job, team. Thank you so much. Congratulations, you too. Thank you.